The function of a good method is that it enables you to attend to what you need to pay attention to. The more you apply the method, the more it becomes second skin. But when you are dealing with the interpretative arts, what you want is to always move beyond what becomes habitude. Why else bother with it, if not for the fact that the more you place yourself beyond method and technique, the likelier it is that you hit the heart of things. Controlling the mechanics of a method is a good thing. However, if you need to go beyond observing what the method prescribes that it's a good idea to observe, you need to launch into deeper probing, placing the object, emotion, or relation under scrutiny. The move is simple. You see what you see and then go further. For instance, you can say, I can see this, but what is it really? Asking this question means that you take the point of recognition a step further where investigation takes place. More and more people invested in the cartomantic arts have started realizing that asking a real and concrete question is more than significant, as it actually drives the whole oracular narrative forward. The question is the engine of the divination session. Without one, shallow travel. But it's equally important to note that when a question is on the table, the tools you use to get a precise answer can lead you in different directions. Before the Waite-Smith got standardized and endlessly copied, most of the continental Europe used the Marseille Tarot, and they still do it in France and Romania, to my knowledge. But the simplicity of the Marseille cards is deceptive. To get to the heart of understanding how the function of the trumps works, for instance, it's a good idea to look at the exact opposite of the standard visual representation. So here is what I disclose today in the form of a claim in connection with my teaching the value of art tarot for your generating precision in your tarot consultations with a standard deck. The reason why you are precise in your readings of the standard cards is not because you've managed to internalize a method, but rather because you've managed to go beyond it. One concrete approach to going beyond the method is by simply looking at something that's completely out of order, as it were. Something iconoclastic that busts the established norm, something that's frightening and induces terror in you, often the terror of not being sure of anything, amplified. You wouldn't think art tarot gives you anything other than an aesthetic experience. But as far as I'm concerned, art tarot gives you access to the part of your mind that works in the service of being precise by means of refutation. Why not this? The Marseille Ace of Swords performing the concrete function of decapitating women in Elisabetta Cassari's Critique of Catholicism. Whatever makes my reading with the Marseille and Lenormand playing cards non-mechanistic is actually constantly getting inspiration from the weird decks. How many clubs here? While I mostly use the standard cards in my cartomantic practice, Marseille, Lenormand, and playing cards, seeing how others revise and rethink the standard has been exactly what I need to keep away from the path of merely repeating myself or the path of my own cleverness. This simply means that I look at art tarot on the same day when I have to consult professionally and use the standard decks for it. When Chris Tarot says, read the damn cards for the world with some aplomb, I take this frightening instruction to my heart. If I encounter a fairly benign lover's situation that's always nasty in my Marseille take, all I need to do for more aplomb is remember the lover's card in the Tarot de Mars. That will settle it. There are brilliant people out there whose visual skills are much more interesting than the ones I have been blessed with. I use all of it in gratitude, and I'm happy to share the value of the weird and the beautiful for our most preciously held skills in the art of reading. Keep going.